Now we are making a head of lettuce, or cabbage as my husband thinks it is. And you can see this one's hard, this one's already baked. Has some nice little holes in it and some stuff over here. Okay, so we're going to make this. What? Sure, here, hold up. So you want to start out with some green. This is cabbage, I guess, because it's dark green, but you would mix it. You could mix it with more white to make it a lighter lettuce color. And this is moss. You take your clay and you make it into a ball, and then you harden this by either using your blow dryer or throwing it in the oven. Shh, no, it's a head of lettuce, sweetie. Anyway, so you make this hard, and whenever you're making polymer clay food, the easiest way to do things is do it in layers. And like you do the center and you cook it, and you do a little bit more, you cook it, you do a little bit more and cook it. So here's the very center, and we're going to make this part, which is the center with a couple of things, and then I'll go around it. And here we go with the next part. We're making this little part here, and you have your dry little ball, your hard little ball, your pre-baked little ball thing, and this is soft clay that I've heated up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to squish it, squish it, squish it. Now the tips of it on the outside are going to be thinner than the inside, so you just kind of squish it, squish it, squish it. And I use baking soda right here, a little bowl of baking soda. Any generic kind will work, and that keeps it from sticking to my fingers so bad. And then I have these tools that are for cake decorating, actually. They're like from Wilton Cake Supply, and they're so you can make flowers and stuff. But I like to use this one, and I broke it. I'm all mad at myself. But what it is it has this little shape here, these little indentations. And you take those, and I like to dip it in the baking soda over here, and then I press it in.
No, Kitty, go away!
All over there. Catherine,
go away!
Hey.
Kitty.
Don't say that, please.
But she's trying to get me.
I know. And if you make little holes in that actually makes it look like lettuce for real, because little bugs would be eating on it. And you only have to do about half because this other is just excess. And what you're going to do is the first one, and you can't do both sides very well with that tool because it'll just flatten out on one side. So on the very center, the first ones, you're going to put the texture up. You're going to go like this, and you're going to fold it over. And yeah, you're squishing some of the texture out on the side, so don't worry about that. Just try and get the top, because that's the visible part. And this extra part you can just put to the side. So there's our first little piece. And the second one, you're not going to put it straight across from it. You're going to actually overlap it a little. Catherine, shh. If you're going to be my helper, you got to be quiet.
Okay. Can I talk quite well now?
If you can talk softly.
Well,
Oh, there's your very center piece. Just kind of overlap it. You're not really seeing much of the ball. That's no big deal. You're not really supposed to.
this is the little sister.
After you get the center part done, which is just like I do 2 of them usually, then you're going to put the texture, you're going to turn it around. Instead of it being up, you're going to put it towards the center, because those are going to be folding away. And always kind of try and stagger them when you put them on. Like this. And that's going to fold back just a little. And you just keep going around. After I do 3 on there, then you're going to have your 2 in the middle, 3 on the outside, and you're going to bake it. You want it to be hard. This one's pre-baked. And then you're going to continue around the outside with the bigger ones. And then you'll bake that one. And then you'll have your lettuce. That's all there is to it. Here I've put these, the outside parts on to the one that's cooked in the middle. There's the outside parts. And then you just bake it and you're all done. If you want to give it a little extra touch of realism, you can intentionally make some little holes in there and uneven edges, because bugs have no respect for perfect lettuce. And that ragged edge even makes it look more realistic. And that's it. You can just make yourself some cabbage soup or some lettuce sandwich. And if you're just making one piece of lettuce for like your bread on your little sandwich, I guess I can show you that real quick. Use basically the same technique. Squish it out. Get some baking soda on there. And then you kind of over press it, because you definitely want this with ragged edges. Oopsie. Well, you can over press it and then you can really over press it. But there's your lettuce. There's your piece of lettuce. Put that on your little piece of bread, and of course this one's ripped. It shouldn't be that jagged. You can put that on there, and then the edge is all wavy and looks like lettuce.